All right, guys, we've got a very quick little Under a Rock Dev Diary number 2 to go over. So if that interests you, then just keep watching. All right, guys, if you're following along with this, you would probably have known by now that we have the second dev blog out for Under a Rock, posted by the Nordic Trolls, and that is ways to get around in Under a Rock. And the blog post starts out, hey everyone, based on the recent announcement trailer, we thought it would be a great idea to cover a few of the traversal methods you saw, as well as the ones we haven't shown yet. While exploring the vibrant biomes of Under a Rock, you need to be able to think on your feet. Like when you first see a creature, even if they're absolutely adorable, you need to be ready to react. Whether that ends with you giving them a hug or the more likely option, running for your life. While running is a quintessential part of getting around in any survival game, there may be times where going on foot just isn't the best or even the preferred approach. That's why there are a variety of travel mechanics coming into play. And it says, let's take a sneak peek at those methods. As soon as you wash up on the beach, some will require you to craft items or tame the creature. They start off with gliding, which we saw in the trailer, which looks absolutely insane. Soar through the air with your very own glider and experience the world from above by jumping off the highest mountain, or opt for something simpler by choosing the nearest rock. This one is an easy to learn but hard to master mechanic. Will it use stamina? Yes. Fatigue drain? Yes. Affected by weather? Yes. Heavily. Is it distance limited? Yes. It's based on your stamina. Has a skill to level up gliding? Yes. Is your glider going to need to be repaired? Yes. And do you need to craft the glider? Yes. You will not find the glider just laying around on the map. That will be something that has to be crafted. Gliding through the air during a storm, although fun, might not be the best idea. So remember, guys, the gliding heavily weather affected. Then we've got grappling. They said this is a favorite of theirs. We just had to have it, and it turned out to be amazingly good fun, even more fun than we expected it would be. You can grapple freely to any surface strong enough to support the grappling hook, meaning that it will go straight through the leaves on a palm tree, but the trunk itself will work nicely. So that is very cool. Got to be a little precise with the grappling hook. It's not just, you can't just point it at a tree and go. You've kind of got to go towards that middle of the tree or one of the larger branches. Will your grappling cost you stamina? Yes. Fatigue drain? Yes. Affected by weather? Yes, but slightly. Is it distance limited? Yes, based on stamina and grappling hook. Does it have a skill to level up? Yes, it will. Yes, you will need to repair it. And yes, you have to craft your grappling hook. Grappling down easily. Grappling down can easily lead to unfortunate corpse runs, unless, of course, you have chosen abilities that mitigate some of this high velocity fall damage. So, you know, kind of like Fortnite, you're not going to be able to just jump off the top of a mountain and land on your feet and everything's okay. You will take fall damage in Under a Rock. And another one they want to highlight here is climbing. This looks really fun. This is like my favorite addition to Devblog 2. Under a Rock would feel incomplete unless you could climb rocks, trees, the walls of your home, basically any surface that looks climbable. This is free climbing at its finest, up, down, sideways, diagonally, even around edges. Want those coconuts high up in the palm tree? Well, you can either climb up or chop it down, though should you do the latter, you won't be getting any more coconuts from that tree. So if you're trying to get them coconuts, you're going to whip out that axe and blast the tree down. That is going to be your last set of coconuts. So I guess it depends on your forestry level, or how crunched for time are you to get these coconuts. So you might want to consider climbing. Does climbing affect your stamina? Yes, it will drain fatigue. Is it affected by weather? Yes, slightly. Distance limited? Yes, based on stamina and tools. Do you have the skill to level up climbing? Is it a level up skill? Yes, it is. Repairs needed? No, unless climbing tools are used. If you're just freehand climbing, no, there's nothing to repair. Don't have to worry about that. And crafting only if you're using, if you craft climbing tools. Everything else looks to be freehand. When you get to an edge, you will mantle onto the surface above. Going down works the same way, just in reverse, but only as long as you choose to go into climbing mode. Then we look up next. It is swimming and diving. There are water surfaces to swim across and mysterious depths to explore while diving. Shipwrecks, enigmatic ruins, creatures, resources, and even underwater caves await. Stamina and fatigue will be drained. Affected by the weather, yes, when swimming. Distance limited. Swimming, no. Diving depends on your oxygen level. Can swimming and diving be leveled up? Yes. Repairs needed? No, unless gear is used, like the puff pack. Remember, the puff pack is it's like some kind of weird little, almost looks like a mix between like a frog and a puffer fish, or some kind of weird little creature that looks like you're going to be able to use to breathe underwater. And crafting gear is a bonus, but not required. And then we will move on to riding creatures. A lot of you guys asked about this. This is actually where they finish up the dev blog. Riding creatures. Form a bond with creatures of your choice, be it a snugget, a dodo, a bee, or many of the creatures that inhabit the island. Their speed, ability to carry, or even combat skills vary. So having multiple companions to choose from is a good idea. And I think this is going to be really cool when we're talking about the multiplayer aspect. Like, of course, everybody's not going to be riding around on a snugget. Like, one of your people can be on a bee, one can be on a snugget, one can be riding on a dodo. We've not even seen maybe any of the underwater creatures you may be able to tame or ride yet. I don't know if that'll be a thing. I think I may have asked Dan back that a while ago, but I don't remember. Or either I was asking him, are there creatures like sharks in the water? And I believe he said there are going to be creatures. I don't think he answered one way or the other about sharks, but he said the oceans and the water are definitely populated with unannounced creatures as of today. So yeah, if you're watching this, give us a thumbs up if you end up enjoying the video. And as always, leave us questions down below and go join their Discord server. It'll be down in the description box as well. And there's a plethora of information over there. They have a huge Q&A section. They've got all of these trailers and stuff you've seen. They've compiled all of those, or either have pinned them up at the top of some of those chats. Really friendly community. Everybody's just really excited to find out when we're going to get our hands on this game. And as I know a lot of you are probably going to ask, it pops up in the comments, when can I play this? When's it coming out? We don't actually know yet, so we have no release date. The only thing we have to go off of is at the PC Gaming Show, one of the ladies that was doing the feature on Under a Rock actually mentioned summer of this year, of next year, meaning summer of 2024. So we don't know if, like, where she heard that from, or if that was something that the devs actually gave her to say. They're kind of being a little bit quiet about that, being a little cheeky about summer of 2024. But looking at what they already have and the things that they're showing us, if I'm honest with you, I don't see an early alpha or an early beta in summer of 2024 being out of the question. Like, I definitely wouldn't say, no, the game's not progressed far enough yet. You can, like, there's nothing's going to happen in 2024. This summer, fall of 2024, we could very well, they could be having closed betas of this, or at least closed alphas. So definitely subscribe, keep up on the channel. This game is at the top of our wish list. It is definitely one that we are keeping a very, very close eye on. And as always, if you guys have any interesting survival games, let me know. If you want to see me cover it, maybe we can jump in and have a go at it. One of you guys had mentioned Eco Life a couple days ago. I think it was Eco. It's like a survival game where you have like 30 in real-time days, real-time hours to like stop an asteroid from hitting your little base or like destroying the world. So that seems pretty interesting. But me and my crew, we're always on the lookout for a new fun survival game. And right now, Under a Rock is at the top of a lot of our wish lists. So anyways, guys, I'm STN Wolf. Thanks for stopping by for devlog number 2. Don't forget to subscribe, and I will catch you guys in the next video. Me and Snugget here.